What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to take a look at the Crossbreed 2.0 modular holster. Now, about a year ago, I did a video that has a good amount of views. I looked at like a dozen different belly bands and different ways of carrying a firearm while you're exercising or running. And out of that review, my favorite was the Crossbreed 1.0 belly band. I just really like the kydex holster and several other features on it, so I said that was my favorite out of all of them when you're running or exercising. So a few months ago, Crossbreed said they were coming out with a 2.0 with some improvements, asked me if I wanted to take a look at it, and here we are today. So we're going to talk about the features first, then I'm going to tell you the differences between the two of them. At the end, I'll tell you what I think overall, of course. Now, the big advantage to this one over most is that it actually has a kydex holster. A lot of the belly bands out there have very thin material or super thick and uncomfortable, but either way, it's just material that protects the trigger guard. It's not the best retention. While I didn't have any issues with any of them, I definitely prefer the kydex holster over just some material going over my firearm. Now, Crossbreed has a wide selection of firearms. This one is for the SIG P365s, but if this doesn't work for you, there's a bunch out there you can choose from. Now, the material is drastically better as well. It's much softer material. It has an anti-slip texture in the back so it doesn't move around when you're exercising or running, and it's also antimicrobial, and you can hand wash it up to 25 times, which is good. The Velcro is a little bit different as well. Well, the Velcro itself, it seems to be the same, but the size of the Velcro panel is much larger. So that does two things. It allows you to put the holster exactly where you want it to, whether you're carrying an appendix like I do, or up on the belly, or whatever else. It allows you to put it in that exact perfect spot. It also allows you to tighten down the belly band as well. The way it works is the band wraps around the holster and covers the holster, so it gives you a little more space to adjust it. Another thing they added is two pockets here for magazines. They're made for magazines, but what I was doing, I was putting a spare mag in one and my key in the other. If I was out running somewhere or at the gym or something, I would put one key and one spare mag. That worked for me. The original one did have a phone pouch, or it had a Velcro pouch. This one's a little different. This one is vertical, and you slide the phone in. So pros and cons here. The older one did Velcro shut, so whatever's in there stayed a little more secured. Not that anything ever fell out of this. The pro here is that phone is much easier to access, easier to get to, and you can fit a bigger phone in here compared to the previous ones. So the differences, like I said, you still get the kydex. The material is much softer. You get a better phone pouch, in my opinion. You get the two spare mags. The Velcro area is larger. So bottom line, that is the difference between the 1.0 and the 2.0. Testing. This is going to be a quick video, I think, but that's okay. It's a belly band. There's not that much to it. Testing. I've had it for a few months. I wore it when I first got it. I slid my P365 in here, and I just wore it around the house because I wanted to see what it was like. After that, I wore it exercising a bunch, obviously at least a dozen times. I wore it on several runs because I really like to be armed even when I'm exercising. I wore it to the gym a few times. And also, when you're wearing like basketball shorts or a dress for a girl or something like that, and you really can't put a firearm on your belt, this is nice just to stick a firearm in, whether you choose to wear it around your belly or the way I do, lower on the appendix level. It's just nice to be able to have basketball shorts on, whatever, and go out. I did bring it to the range a few times as well. Obviously, I wanted to draw from the holster a little bit, see how that worked, see how it felt. More importantly, reholstering, I wanted to make sure it was, not that you should have ever rushed reholstering, I just wanted to make sure it was good to go, and I had no problems with it. It was good. So the pros, I kind of already mentioned all the pros. The changes they made, for me, are all the pros. Well, they kept the kydex holster, the very nice kydex holster. The edges are nice, the retention is nice, the kydex holster is excellent. I'm very happy that they kept that. The improvements they made was to the band. Again, it's softer, it's antimicrobial, if I could speak, it's anti-slip, it can be hand washed. You get the magazine pouches, you get the better phone pouch in my opinion. Crossbreed does make a lot of light and optic bearing holsters as well, which is great because I like to carry a light and an optic. The lights they have are not the most popular lights, but they do have some out there. And then again, the Velcro areas are a little bit larger to make sure you get that holster exactly where you want it, and the Velcro, and you can set it up, have the phone where you want, and you have some freedom to move stuff around. As far as cons, I have nothing. They definitely improved on the belly band and made lots of improvements, and I have nothing I can complain about. Like all belly bands, eventually the Velcro is going to wear away. With that said, I've had this one probably for well over a year now. I don't know if I had to guess, I probably used it 100 times, and it is holding up very nice, very well, no big deal. Overall, this is, as of right now, the best way to carry a firearm when you are exercising or running, or when you don't have a belt on. You know, ladies wearing that dress, some guys wearing a dress, basketball shorts, whatever. This is definitely one of the best ways that you can off-body carry, but I'm personally not a big fan of off-body carry. God forbid you put that bag down, someone grabs it, and it's obviously a lot slower than appendix carry belly band, so I prefer this over off-body carry, but you do whatever you want. Before you guys go, let me thank Crossbreed Holster. They did send this holster out for free, this belly band out for free, as well as the 1.0, and I appreciate their support. I want to give some dad advice. I used to do this. I don't know why I stopped, but being this is an exercise type, not everyone uses this item for exercising, but a lot of people who buy a belly band is so they can carry a gun when they're exercising and running. So I want to encourage everyone to do a better job taking care of yourself, take care of your health. If you need to lose 20, 40, 50, God forbid 100 pounds, start eating right, start walking, start running, whatever you need to do. Take care of yourself. And I don't mean just physically as well. Take care of yourself mentally. If you feel yourself slipping mentally, do something to change your mindset. You know, whatever your release is, whatever your stress reliever is, hopefully it's a positive stress reliever, not anything negative, but just please, kings, queens, take care of yourself. Make yourself a better version of make your future self a better version of who you are today. All right, no more dad advice. We got some swag. You want to support the channel? We have shirts, we have patches. It'd be cool if you did. If not, no big deal. Thank you for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you think I deserve it, like and comment. It's free. It helps the channel. You're awesome if you do so. If you really think I'm awesome, subscribe to the channel and enable the bell notifications. Once again, it is free. Really helps me out, and I definitely appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Peace!